Tila nagtaka pala ang coach ng France na si Vincent Collet na marunong, magaling at malakas pala ang Pilipinas sa basketball na mga panahon na to noong nakakalaban nila ang Pilipinas. Sinabi pa nito na bagamat unknown sa kanya mga Filipino player ay tila na-surprise sila na magaling pala ang mga Pilipino sa basketball at nakita nila ito mismo ng harapan at hindi pwedeng maliitin. Pero paano niya ba ito nasabi? Balikan natin.
Part of the tour of this is part of the tour of the French national team, the Tournoi d'Antiba, and Boris Diaw with a miss.
That time was a good defensive effort para sa ating Team Pilipinas.
Norwood to Japit and over to Blatch. Shot clock down to 10. Andre Blatch on the move with a wild shot. Putback is good, and the Philippines were on the scoreboard. Nila LA, nila Gabe, nila Japit.
Eh, yung sinasabi natin, no, yung chemistry. That's why you join tournaments like this, no, to really solidify your chemistry. As sinasabi natin, during training, yan, madidevelop mo dyan. As we see a steal here by Norwood.
Gabe Norwood going all the way for the layup, and the Philippines ahead. There's a swipe by Gabe, and he goes all the way for two.
Unless you meet them in the later rounds, no? Pero you really have to make sudden adjustments, game time adjustments, and yan na masusubukan dito sa Pilipinas.
Japit Aguilar with a nice dish. We're getting the nice dish from LA Tenorio.
Oh my goodness. Ito si Japit Aguilar, nagpakilala kaagad.
Play of the game brought to you by Smart Bro, tomorrow's internet. And a 2-point lead for the Philippines. This time an easy bucket there.
Well, I think with that dunk by Japit Aguilar, medyo siseryosohin na itong France. And oh, that was really off time. Oh, and an alley-oop play for France.
With Jalabal finishing the alley-oop. Dio to Jalabal, who was all alone. Big risk coming in for Japit Aguilar. 2-point lead for France.
Oh.
And that's a bucket plus the foul coming from Jeff Chan. 8-6 in favor of France.
And you can see France employing more pressure defense from the backcourt.
Blatch, shot clock down to 10. Andre Blatch.
That's counted.
Yep, basket is good. Volley to Jimmy Alapag. Jimmy. We're down by 5 points in the opening quarter. Jimmy to Dillinger. Jared Dillinger against Batum. Jared trying to locate somebody here. Paul Lee, he steps back, he fires a three.
Oh, off the
gets
glass.
it off the glass. Yes, sir. These are guys you watch on TV.
That's right.
And all of a sudden, as Pingris attacks and Pingris will miss. And Pingris tries to keep the ball alive, and he does. And that's the effort of Sakuragi. And we keep the basketball here. But going back to my question, how do you keep yourself from saying, oh my gosh, katapat ko, NBA guy? I mean, how do you try and forget that while you're playing the game?
Well, I'm sure, deep inside, talagang yun na nga iniisip nila, exactly what you're saying. But, you're trying to accomplish something here. And, during the pregame, I'm sure the coaching staff have already...
Decolo. Back to Jackson. They try to go inside, and the basket is good, and that's a push coming from Dillinger. And Jimmy Alapag, 3 seconds to go. Hoping to write the last sentence of the first chapter. Jimmy for 3. Yes, sir!
A great way to end the quarter para sa ating Gilas Pilipinas. And finally, we get something from the outside earlier on.
Started the ball game for France. Dio. And Fournier with a drive and the 2 points.
Ipapansin mo rin sa offense dito ng France. The constant motion, constant movement, a lot of ball screens, a lot. Yan na naman, paulit ni Doughtit yung pinaset nila ng screen, and that allowed itong France to score.
Gobert slamming it home and opening up a 6-point lead.
Oh, yes.
Gabe Norwood hits a 3.
That's very crucial. Those open looks we have to make.
Gobert against Douthit. And a nice swipe by Jeff Chan. Jeff's on the move. Jeff drives, sets up Ranidel de Ocampo for three.
Oh!
Yes, people are checking out, of course, France and of course the Philippines. And you're seeing the Philippine team. The Philippine team natin, we're hanging tough here. We're tied with France at 26 all.
Kaya nga taas kilay itong mga nanonood eh. Napapabilib. Ha?
Fournier, shot clock down to 10. Cut by Fournier and he scores the layup.
You can't give them second chance at the basket. Ayang yung rebound kanina, no? Dito si Ranidel de Ocampo.
So the lead is back with France as LA goes inside and then sets up Ranidel. Ranidel against Diao. Ranidel de Ocampo is pushed and the basket is good.
And nakikita mo ngayon, no, mas may kumpiyansa na itong ating mga manlalaro. No? Kanina, para talagang, sabi mo na may konting kaba in trying to penetrate. Pero ngayon,
29-28. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Tenorio to Blatch. Blatch for three. Yes, sir! That probably was deflected. Wertel over to Lauvergne and he slams it home and he tied in the game. Meantime, here's Norwood. 3:20 remaining in the second period. Blatch. Andre Blatch against Lauvergne. Blatch one-on-one. Blatch fires.
too fancy that time. Naging personal yun para kay Andre Blatch and with France.
And our players are doing it against guys like Nick Batum and Boris Diao and Nando De Colo as Andre Blatch scores. And Diao against Jimmy. Dial 911. Tulog! Tulog! Here's De Colo and he connects.
Well, they were unsure who was going to double team. Talking about Team Pilipinas, no? Pingris or Jeff Chan.
But those situations will happen.
Yes.
It will happen.
Yes, and you just have to communicate a little better.
Philippines down by 2. Jimmy to Blatch. Shot clock down to 5. Blatch,
wide open.
Shot, Jeff Chan. Yes, sir! Jeff Chan, but he had an opening. Passes it to Blatch, and here's Jimmy. Jimmy sets up Jeff. Jeff Chan for 3.
Yes!
Sir! That's a 3. Back-to-back threes by Jeff Chan. Secure the rebound. Here's Gabe Norwood. Norwood against Nick Batum. Norwood outside. Jeff Chan for 3. Yes, sir!
Once again, finding the open man, very patient. Gabe Norwood knew where Jeff Chan would be.
LA to Japet, 15-footer, no. And that's an easy 2 for Nick Batum and a first field goal for France here in the third period.
I'm sure this was a point of concern also for the coaching staff of Smart Gilas. Yung mga
We crossed the 7-minute mark of the third period. Open shot, Nick Batum.
Finally, etong Team Pilipinas. Kumbaga, lumalabas na yung yabang ng mga Pinoy.
Speaking of, that's a 3 for Luis Alfred Tenorio. Remember, first quarter, we could not knock down our 3-point
that's
shot.
right. And we were very tentative. Right now, wala nang tentativeness. If you're open, you're taking your shot, and you're trying to penetrate to the basket. And even in rebounds, we're battling, although they're lucky break here for France.
Nando De Colo with the putback off the miss by Batum. You notice Batum now. He's now he's taking shots, which he was not taking in the first half. Meantime, a miscue by Andre Blatch. Nando De Colo goes all the way for. Paulie receives the inbound. He fires and scores the 3.
Over the outstretched arms of the defender. Kakapasok lang ni Paulie.
That's our 10th 3-point shot in the game.
And that's really our hope, in international tournament. We really have to connect from the outside. Ito si Paulie, titingnan pa niya.
Yes!
Isa mo naman.
Meantime, here's Batum over to
Oh, look at that, Japet.
Mahinmi. Sorry, bro.
Yes.
Japet's in there. He is not giving you an easy slam dunk. Get his own offense going. No?
That's
Wala
correct.
yun no first half. Now,
correct.
he's trying to produce. Here's Batum
Nice
with the
move.
fake, and tip-in is good. Meantime, they call over to Boris, and out to Nick Batum, and Nick Batum connects, and he ties the game at 48.
Nice.
So in the third, France up by 2. Dio to Batum, posting up Jared, and it's Nick Batum taking over. And lamang na ng 4 points on France.
One-man show here for Nick Batum, right? And that time, early attack off that post play. Hindi na niya hinintay na makaset up yung double team. And made sure he would get that basket. As Blatch here.
Gets the bounce.
Yes.
He missed that wide open shot.
That's what we call accidental defense.
Blatch.
Nice
pass. And Junmar Fajardo completes the play, and he ties the game at 52.
And you can see Blatch acting like a guard. This Reyes, he has a play prepared for this kind of situations also.
Boli to Ranidel for 3. Yes, sir!
Oh, you Ranidel de Ocampo would be the man that they would be looking for.
He was wide open. He took the shot. He knocked it down. At labang tayo muli, 55-52 at the end of 3.
And once again, Ranidel de Ocampo, hindi nila kilala. Ito si Ranidel. And he knocks down that 3. Second buzzer beater for Gilas Pilipinas.
With a miss, rebound by Batum. New shot clock for France. French down by 2. Diao inside, and a swipe by Gary David. The ball will stay with France.
Active hands, and we were talking about sudden adjustments, in a short tournament like this. Even during the FIBA World Cup, you make adjustments during the game, and so far France has not made the right adjustment. Sa atin, we're changing the way we play defense because we're recognizing that France is struggling from the outside. Right now, we're in a bit of a zone, pero yung alley-oop play na yun, that was a zone breaker.
And that alley-oop allows France to tie the game at 55 all as we hit the 8-minute mark of the 4th period. Gary David for 3. Rebound, Nick Batum. Jackson back to Nick Batum. He fires a 3. Rebound, Jimmy Alapag. Jimmy bullet pass over to Gary. Gary trying to move past Nick Batum. David.
Nakalipad.
Got away!
Nakakaw dito si Gary David.
Akala kasi nila matatrap na si Gary sa gilid eh. Hindi nila alam eh. His hands are always on fire.
That's right.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Philippines. Dio. Pietrus. 2 misses. One more try by Lavernier. No go. And Mark Pingris clears the rebound.
As Pietrus still complains to the referee, and they leave Jimmy Arapag open.
Jimmy Alapag knocks it down. His second triple of the ball game, and it's back to a 5-point lead for the Philippines. 60-55.
Oh.
He goes in and finds Lavernier, and that Philippines or our lead is down to 3.
That time, they were able to find a gap on our defense. Ito ngayon, good ball movement para sa Team Pilipinas. Ping won't force that one, although that was a tight pass. 4-on-2 break.
Lavernier, too big.
Gilas Pilipinas dito is a win-win situation. If you win, you win the ball game. Even if you don't win, you've won the hearts already and the respect of France and the entire arena and all those watching because of the performance na pinakita dito ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Why settle for a moral victory when you can get an actual victory? And Jimmy Alapag, with all the gumption in the world, he drives inside the land of the Giants and he gives the Philippines a 3-point lead, 62-59.
Another change up in our defensive game plan here off that timeout, trying to confuse France here with their offensive sets.
Dio with a drive, and he gets the layup. It's back to a 1-point game for the Philippines, 62-61.
Here ni Marcus Doughtit.
Lovernier, no go. Good defense by Doughtit, but Lovernier gets away. Wait a minute.
Because Ping got entangled with Pietrus there.
Hinawakan ni Pietrus.
Oh, pinormahan eh, oh. Napikot si Pietrus kay Pingris.
And here's Pingris. We're still on top by 1 point. Jimmy Alapag. Now to Andre Blatch. Shot knocked down to 9. Blatch.
Oh, he's in trouble right now.
Oh no, shot knocked down to 5. Shot knocked down to 2. Ranidel Rudder!
Oh,
No!
sayang, no? Ramon Fernandez move sana yun, eh, no?
Huertel sets up Dio and he nails the three. Home crowd coming to life. And a miss there. Lovernier with an offensive rebound. Si Lovernier namumuro dito sa fourth quarter.
Tama, ang dami niyang ginagawa, no? Mga little things dito para sa France. And ito, siya nabiyayaan. Once again.
Almost a swipe by Pingris. Under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Once again, Blatch's man setting that screen. They try to make him help. Ito, hindi siya humhelp. And that time, that enabled France to score si Huertel. Tama ba pagkakasabi ng apelito?
Sumutabas na. Meantime, here's Blatch. Blatch has the ball. Blatch on the move.
He has to give it up. And nagkaroon na ng breakdown. He has to give up the basketball. Jeff Chan was wide open on the wing.
There's a reach-in by Antoine Dio. Inbounds here for the Philippines. Norwood on the right side. Guarded by Batum. Paul Lee on the move. Paul Lee with the drive.
Yes!
And it's a 2-point game.
And right now, it's our small guys, doing the most damage. Kanina sila Jimmy Alapag. Right now, it's Paul Lee.
Lovernier.
Naturuan ba ni Mac Cardona?
Turo yata ni Bo yun eh.
Oh.
Ay! Of course, Blatch saying that foul should be called downstairs. And,
Be happy. This is a sportsmanlike. Go.
Sportsmanlike? What are you talking about?
oh, that's sportsmanlike.
This is basketball action? For you, it's a basketball action?
Huh?
This is a basketball action for you?
Basketball action?
Yeah. This is football. This is football. Play.
Grabe naman.
Hindi na tama yun, ah.
Alam mo, grabe kong mangaral itong referee nito. Para tayo sinesira mo ng lahat.
Oo nga eh. Pero alam mo, yun ang maganda eh, no? Pinapaliwanag. Oo. Hindi yung tatalikuran na lang.
Pinapatama ka ba, bro?
Wala.
Okay, it's 69-66. Pietrus with his second free throw. And he makes it. And it's back to a 4-point game. Ayun, no? Wapa!
Hindi kasi sinabi ni...
Halingin ko, Pinoy na talaga to eh.
Oh, another penetration.
Paulie, no go, Pingris. But I tell you, Paulie and Jimmy, they don't care about the size of the defenders.
Oh, yes.
They are going to penetrate, they're going to drive, and they will try to score. Ayun na are laughing is because we're nervous.
Yes.
Dinadada lang namin sa tawa. Paulie misses the first free throw with under 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
We're still in good shape here. Field goal separating the two teams.
Huertel, quarterbacking, being hounded by Paulie. 1 minute and 30 to go in the fourth. Lovernier has done a lot of damage for France. And here he is with the ball. And he finds Dio, and Dio. But Lavernier again. Wow.
Yes,
Si Lavernier talaga yung naging sakit ng ulo
Yes,
natin.
good adjustment there. Si Ping yung pina-defend nila dun sa ball screen. Nahuli lang na split second si Ping sa pagbalik sa depensa.
Paul Lee against Batum. And Paul Lee tries to drive against Batum, who blocks his shot. And that might be our last chance to trim this deficit. 30 seconds remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Lavernier, and here's Batum. Batum will miss. Blatch. Jeff Chan will fire away. He fires a three. And Lavernier with a rebound. And France will survive.
Oh, yeah. And what a sigh of relief para sa France to survive and win this game.